10 reasons why you shouldn't be jealous of me. Number 1, the majority of my knickers have holes in the pussy area where I have scratched so hard at my fanny that I have penetrated it right through the knicker. And I actually like to wear those knickers the most because of easy access to itching. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to be fucking around. Sometimes it's nice just to be straight fingernail to puss. Which brings me on nicely to number 2, is that 90% of the time I have pussy hands. My fingers smell like pussy quite often. Yeah. I tend to shit myself probably roughly once a fortnight. I should be due one in about 13 days because I shat myself yesterday. I don't even know why it was, but I trusted a fart and it was just pure diarrhea. I'd already showered that day as well, so I was annoyed about having to re-shower. I don't like showering in general. I like being clean when I have showered, but I really don't like showering. I will often sit and quash because I just don't like being wet. I don't like the having to get in the shower. I don't like having to get wet. I don't like having to dry myself. I fucking hate it. So if a sink wash will suffice, that's what I'll do. Obviously, when I sharted all up my back, I had to have a shower, so that was really annoying. I am fully bearded on these parts of my chin, and I get stragglers down my neck as well, and quite a hefty moustache. So if you see my waxing videos, they are weekly, and it's probably, I'm only beardless for about 3 days before then they start to come through again, and I have to fight the urge to pluck them so that I can actually have a good yield when I wax. I did it yesterday, and I can already feel some spikes coming through, so that's just fucking mint. Most people suffer with like ingrown hairs or things like that on their puss and their ass. I don't. I'm quite lucky. I don't really get ingrown hairs. What I do get, however, are, what would you call them? Carbuncles. I get boils that are so bad, there'll be times I can't sit down because a boil is just pulsating on my ass, and they will eventually burst where I have sat on them. And so a lot of my knickers are also stained from blood and pus from said boils. It might be the sink washing thing. It might be a hygiene issue. I mean, it probably is a hygiene issue the more I think about it. Maybe I should just commit to showering more. Oh, fuck that though. I'm fat and have scoliosis, so that means I have the actual posture of Quasimodo. I have actual hump fat back, which is increased by the scoliosis, so I'm kind of lopsided as well, which runs all the way through my body. I have one tip bigger than the other. My waist comes in more on one side than the other. I've got a labia that will stretch out longer than the other side. I don't think any of that is related to scoliosis, but it is definitely enhanced by the fact that my back slopes off onto one side. So it's not like I'm dragging half myself. It's not quite that bad. But I think it's also a combination of tech neck, but I have no neck. That's probably another reason. I have no neck. It just goes face, chest. There is no neck in between. But at the back of me, it visibly goes kadonk at the back. And that is, a combination of being fat, addicted to my phone, and having scoliosis. I physically cannot feel attractive unless I have fake tanned and I'm like 3 shades darker than my actual skin. I had a rare bath last night because I shit myself, and I scrubbed all my old fake tan off. Can I even get to real skin? I don't know. But I'm like so pasty that my skin is see-through. You can see blue from the veins. And I cannot feel physically attractive without fake tan. Today I did try and do paler makeup to match my actual face. So I used a white skin tint, and I feel hideous. And I did end up bronzing my face, so it doesn't even count. But actually I have a bit of colour on my hands. Can I show you a bit of leg? let me show you a bit of leg, which actually, look, I've had to cut my wellies, which will bring me on to my next point in a minute. But can you see, can you see the blue in my skin? So yeah, that brings me on to my next point. I cannot and have not ever been able to wear knee-high boots because I have such chunky calves. These wellies I've had to cut down the back because I refuse to buy fat girl boots. You can fuck off. I'm sorry, they look like you're wearing boats. No, I'm not wearing fat girl boots. I will just cut the back of normal girl boots. But can't wear a thigh-high, knee-high boot to save my life. Plus, my legs, I'm 4'10", so my legs are about that long. So knee-high boots would be fanny-high boots on me anyway. But that is something that really fucking pisses me off. I'd love to wear a pair of knee-highs. Oh my God. But there isn't a boot that accommodates these kind of calves. I am currently suffering from such a long time of having no money and such bad credit that I can't get credit on anything. It doesn't matter that I now have money. It's fucking irrelevant. I've got such bad I mean, my credit is on the fucking floor. I do think people without houses that live on the streets probably have better credit than I do. I can't even finance a new phone if I want to. That's how fucking bad it is. Oh, and I currently have thrush. Right now, have thrush. And I can't tell you what it's from. It's either from the 3 days that I went without washing because the shower was cold downstairs and I didn't want to use one of the upstairs showers. So I just didn't wash for 3 days. And then when I did wash and I really went in there with an African neckcloth, do you know what I mean? So I either fucked with my pH or I scrubbed off actual layers of vagina. I'm not sure. It's either that or I tried on a load of underwear and swimsuits from Primark without washing them first, and I took the sticky labels out. It just seems weird timing, to be honest. I do feel like it might be the Primark swimsuits that have given me thrush. Not that it's from Primark, but they might have been tried on before. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, but yeah, I currently have pretty angry thrush. So, yeah. Love you, bye.